Will or trust? Which one is actually better? You've probably been putting this off for years, but what if I told you that later might be too late? My name is JoAnn, and in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you a simple, clear framework to decide which one is right for you. No legal speak, no confusion, just a straight answer. Most people think a will is a magic document that handles everything. It's not. A will does one primary thing. It tells a judge who gets your stuff after you pass. But it has two huge problems that most people don't know about. First, a will does absolutely nothing for you while you're alive. If you have an accident or illness and can't make decisions for yourself, your will is just a piece of paper. Your family would have to go to court to get control and help you, which is the exact opposite of what most people want. Second, and this is a big one, a will almost always goes through probate. So what is probate? It's the legal, public court process that's there to validate your will. And here are the 3 reasons that you want to avoid it at all costs. Number 1, it's super expensive, okay? Probate costs money. Depending on your state, it can be thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars taken directly out of your estate. That's money that should be going to your family, not to court fees. Number 2, it's slow. So probate takes time. Months, sometimes years. I've even seen families wait a year to get access to the assets their loved ones left them. Your family is grieving at that time. The last thing they need is to be stuck in a slow-moving legal process. Number 3, it's public. So this is the one that shocks most people. Probate is of public record. So anyone can go and look up what you have, who gets what, all that information. It's out there for them to see. This can create family drama and even expose your loved ones to scams. It's a total loss of privacy. Okay, so if what I just said about probate has you worried, that's a good thing. It means that you understand the stakes. If you want to dive deeper into these differences, I've created a simple, no fluff, $27 guide that walks you through everything we've talked about today. The link is at the very top of the description below. So if a will leads to probate, how do you avoid it? Well, the answer for many people is a revocable living trust. Think of a trust like a safe. The safe owns and protects what you give it ownership to, okay? So you put your assets into that safe or that trust while you're alive. So think of things like property, homes, cabins, businesses, checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs, non-retirement investment accounts. Those are all titled assets as well as vehicles, okay? So the first benefit of a trust is that it avoids probate, okay? So because that trust or safe owns your assets, there's nothing to take to the probate court after you pass. Your designated successor trustee can distribute those assets privately, quickly, and without a judge looking over their shoulder. Number 2, incapacity protection. This is huge, okay? So remember how a will does nothing if you're incapacitated? Well, a trust does. If you can't make decisions, your successor trustee can step in immediately to manage your finances, your healthcare decisions, all of those important things that need to be taken care of. There's no court involvement needed. Number 3 is control and privacy. So with a trust, you have total control. So you can decide who gets what, when, and how. You can protect a child's inheritance from a divorce, or make sure that a special needs beneficiary is cared for without losing their government benefits. And it's all 100% private. So back to the big question, will or trust? If you have minimal assets and no real estate, a will might be enough, but you also need to consider avoiding living probate, that guardianship conservatorship piece that most people are not even aware of. But for most people, especially if you own a home or want to avoid the cost, the delay, the publicity of probate, and remain in total control of all your assets while you're living and in death, a trust is a superior tool. But watching a YouTube video is not a substitute for a real plan. Every family is unique. If you're ready to get a clear step-by-step plan for your specific situation, the next step is to book a one-on-one clarity call with me. On that call, we'll map out your entire plan.
It's the fastest way to get the peace of mind you deserve. That link is also in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'm JoAnn, the estate planning gal, and my goal is to make sure that you can protect your family's future with confidence. I'll see you in the next video.